So today with us, we have with us second returning guest for the first time. So this is a special moment and just for we can see the progress. Um, College freshman on our hands playing basketball. What school you go to again?
I go to Southwestern Illinois College.
Yeah, Southwestern Illinois College. Yeah, planning on doing big things, getting implemented into the college life, the basketball life. Miss Keyara, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. So tell us, how's the transition been? Starting your first year of college with basketball, with practice, with just the college life. Like, how has it been?
Um, I would say it's been going really well so far, just mainly because of my teammates. I feel like we've been bonding really, really well, and it's really helped me transition to things a lot easier than normal because they always be helping me out. The older kids always helping us out, and just by us being bonding together so well and so easily, it really just makes everything better. And as far as practice, we be going at it, but like the energy is always top tier. Or even when the energy goes down a little, we always end up picking each other or ourselves back up, and this
Yeah.
and that. And it's just really good. I really love the team so far.
So, thinking back on our first interview, when I asked you why did you choose the school, it looks like you made a great choice because these were the type of things that you were saying, the different type of qualities that this school offered, and to have camaraderie, to have teamwork this early before the season even starts. That's everything because some people mid-season they still ain't found they togetherness, they arguing, they bickering, and it's not that. But you guys, on the other hand, are coming closer. What have been the trials, the challenges starting so far? What has that been like?
Um, hmm.
Been homesick?
Not really, because I
Not
mean,
really. Okay.
I stay at home right now, so it's not far from my house at all. So I wouldn't say I'd be homesick,
Yeah.
but um. I say definitely like how much we have in a day, like the little multiple different things in between, like classes, and then we got weights and then practice after. It is at first it was wearing me down because it's a lot. It's a big transition from not doing as much as that in high school to compare in college. And I mean, it took me a little bit of time to adjust. But like I said, my teammates was there, so it just made me feel a little bit better and it helped me cope better.
And that's good you saying this because the other athletes that's going to be seniors this year, that's transition, is going to be freshmen next year. They need to hear this, the jump, the transition from the physicalness, because they say every level you go is bigger, stronger, faster. So it's just getting your body ready to take the bumps, takes the bruises, and even the way you play, you'll be able to handle it. You won't have ticky tack injuries. You won't be, sore and weak. So they're getting you strong. How has the how has your classes been? How has that transition with school and different type of classes, different amount of people, the schedule, like you said, having time, how has that been?
Well, going into the year, I wasn't quite sure like how much time I was gonna have, but like I actually realized that I have like a lot more time on my hands than I thought I would, like regarding to like classes. It's different because I'm so used to going to school from 8 a.m. to 3, but
Mm.
now I go to school from between 8 to 10 a.m. and be done by like 12. So it's definitely different, but also with that, it comes with a bigger workload for each of my classes.
Yeah.
But the good thing about it is I have teammates in some of my classes. So it just that I can lean on them whenever I need to. So it really comes together. So
Yeah. And you have time management now. You have to manage your time because I
definitely that too.
know being tired is easy to come fall asleep, but you have to be mindful. So it's really getting you prepared responsibilities, getting you prepared for things up and to coming. What have you set your goals for the season?
Sorry.
Have um have you set yourself some goals for the season? Have you set yourself things that you want to do or things you want to accomplish?
As far as it goes, I really want to be more aggressive, and usually I've always struggled with that. You know, it's like I have the potential, but it's like actually doing it is
Yeah.
where I always struggle. And I just want to, maximize that in any way possible, especially with coming into college when we're playing against a bunch of people that's bigger than me, stronger than me, older than me, in all sense. So it's like I gotta be on top of my stuff, or I'm just gonna struggle. So I'm looking forward to that, and I feel like before the season started, I've already made so much progress. So I just know that from here on, it's going to do nothing but get better.
Yeah. And how have you been exercising your faith? Have you been praying? Have you been trusting that God gonna be able to do what you praying for and what you asking for? Have you been exercising your faith?
I have, I have.
Yeah, because that's everything, especially in this new transition. And if God see that you faithful with your time, make sure you getting your prayers in, making sure that you doing the things that you do. He gonna bless you because you're a hard worker. Like I know you work hard just by seeing your progress here. So it's no doubt in my mind. And even with what you're saying, one thing that I see is the humble and you like, yeah, I need to get better at this. Some people be like, it's cool. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm doing cool, but that ain't really it. You saying, I got to get better at this. This was tough, man. It was so hard. I needed to adjust. That's showing that, oh, I'm vulnerable. With you being vulnerable, you're able to, strengthen whatever's a negative. You be able to add strength and be a positive because you're going to work on that. So just, with the confidence, wherever practice, if you make your practice like a game, your game going to come easy. So then long as you leave everything on the court, don't be so down on yourself thinking about messing up. You want to mess up going full speed. You want to mess up giving it your all. You never want to mess up and be lax. Last year, what was the team's record? Like, had this been a good program? Is it a program that's rebuilding?
So last year the record was like 23-7. It was like in between that range. But I remember that last year the coach had, from the year before last, the team wasn't doing really well, and then they got a new head coach, and that head coach kind of just rebuilt the
Yeah.
entire team. And now this year it's just like an add-on to that. You just keep rebuilding, and you saw as I said from the record, you saw the results from him rebuilding. So he doesn't expect anything other than better than that.
Yeah. When do your season officially start?
It actually officially started on Sunday, October 1st.
Oh, okay.
So we have a bunch of little like jamborees, so like little tournaments throughout
Yeah.
this month, and then so that's like preseason stuff, and then the actual season, like our first season game, is November 1st.
Okay. So yeah, that's why I was perfect time. And I'm like, I got to try to catch her because I know the
Oh,
football
yeah.
down. So, let me get you on. I'm going to try to come to a game with everyone that's closer to that I can get to. I'm going to check with the schedule. Before you go, we always like to give words of encouragement. We like to give motivation to young people. So what would you say your motivation is for those who are going to be in your position next year? What would you say to them?
You don't have to go through everything alone. If you have the opportunity, lean on your teammates. It really helps you get through a lot of the hard parts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good, man. Well, we thank you for taking this time to
Of course.
give us, a heads up on what's going on because we want to know in like middle of the season, maybe towards the end, we'll get you back on, man. And I'm just proud of you. Continue to work hard, continue to keep God first, trusting your teammates and yourself, and know that you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. And just be great, have fun, and never take that day and time for granted because this is something that you're going to have a lifelong experience that don't rush it. It's going to come. It's going to be your time. When it's time, I'm sure you're going to do your thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. It's been great. I'll be in touch with you.
All right.
All right.